Hi, I'm Sharon Chin-Tai and I love gardening. This garden was inspired by, of course, my love for nature. You know, everything that you do must have some beauty surrounding it. And after building a home and you see all concrete and stones around you, you definitely need to put in some beauty, create God's creation close to you so you can enjoy that. That's my belief. Can't pinpoint any one thing that I love about gardening the most. The end result is what is rewarding. So the beginning of this garden started with all palms. Can you imagine? Palms are beautiful, don't get me wrong. But my husband's love for palms is what started, how this thing all started. Right now we have over 22 species of palms. And of course, my part now is to soften the space by putting in the colors. To appreciate the palms around. Of course, the flowers love the palms too because it creates shades for them, and it's also the ambience is there of, the grand entrance, the royalty that palms create. The challenges that we have had over the period is that no garden starts at one stage and ends up as it is currently. We have had challenges throughout. We have started the garden from scratch in some cases. Of course, we have challenges of pests. And of course, we do have heartaches of losing some plants. Of course, we have the dogs digging out some of the things them after they just freshly plant them. And of course, we have lost some of our cherished plants along the way. But we never stopped. We just continue. It is a stick-to-itivity sort of thing. If you love it, you just love it, and you're going to continue. Each day, you're motivated to continue because of the beauty that it creates. And once you love plants, you're just going to every day put your all into it to ensure that you create that beauty that you really want at the end of the day. I thought about the significance of the plants. Yes, we have chosen plants, or we have chosen plants because of the beauty that they create. Every orchid is beautiful. Some smell nice, and everyone is beautiful. But I think the initial beginning of the garden, which is with the palms, is where we really you look at the significance of what it represents. Palms represents victory. It represents triumph. Back in the days where they used to use palm leaves to cut palm leaves to show to represent victorious sports, winning of sports. Palms also creates this elegance in your atmosphere. They are resilient plants. The roots are strong. They withstand any wind. You can see right now how strong they stand up. So I think that's one of the thing that we really cherish in our garden, the palms. And of course, everything else adds the beauty. The other thing is that is significant for me is that apart from the flowers that we plant and the ornamentals, we must have fruit trees. It is significant in every garden. We have to provide food. So in this garden and this home, we have 13 fruit trees. As much as you probably, yes, we do have 13 fruit trees. So it's such a nice thing when you get up in the morning and you go to your garden. When I get up to go in the garden in the mornings, I don't necessarily have breakfast. I can go and I pick an apple. I can pick a tangerine. There's a star fruit tree at the front, and there's nothing more rewarding or nicer than having to pick off of your own fruit trees and eat. Come into the garden and leaving one must leave with a feeling of total zen. So so you feel at the end of it all, you must feel relaxed. What it does to me, whether I'm here or for a visitor who has come will tell me the same thing, but the same I can say I experience myself is that sitting out here today, I feel totally relaxed. I have no care about anything else that is happening around me. My mind feels rejuvenated and I'm at peace. I would advise anyone that is interested in starting a garden, first of all, make sure that you have the time to dedicate to it. It's not as easy as it seems. But then one can start with the simplest of things, your interests first. Don't doubt yourself. Never doubt yourself that you will never be able to take care of this plant or that plant, but there's always help. Seek advice from people who have the expert knowledge. And of course, there's always the internet where we Google anything and it's there. So once you have the interest, just start. And it's really a rewarding hobby. It provides the peace that each one of us need, that balance that we want to create in our lives. It's not all about work. It's not all about being out there on your phones, on your laptops, going out to party and all of that. We must can create some other balance or some balance in our life by enjoying some of God's creation. Nature is the sweetest thing that it's free basically. You just need to pay some money for some plants. You can beg some plants to, you don't have to buy everything. Start out with a few cuttings, the simplest of things. I doubted myself when I started, especially in orchids. I remember my nephew said to me, "Auntie, are you going to do the orchids too?" I said, "No, sir, I don't know anything about orchid." But guess what? His word was to me, "Aunt, you're going to be known as the orchid lady. Remember, I'm going to give you that word." Yeah, there's really nothing difficult in growing orchids. It's just for you to know. And as I said, there's always help. There are so many YouTube videos, the orchid doc, growing orchids. There's a lot that can help you. So orchid is not all, but there are other things that you can grow. Just start with the things that you think that you can manage, and the inexpensive ones. Start with that first, because you're going to do some things.